All right, I'm back, and I got some stuff to show yous. All right, this is. Remember I told y'all I was working on my axles, my cvds. Well, here they are. This is the one that I came up with. Super beefy. You see that neck? Super beefy. And yeah, because I keep breaking them here. This part right here, I keep breaking off of mine. So what I did was I modified. See, this is a hardened steel one. This is stock, hardened steel, Super Duty. And even the hardened steel ones I break. But what I use off of them is, let me show you how I make the, you see that? This is off of this. But we cut them in half, sand the sides down, and stick them into here. And this is actually 3 pieces. This comes apart, this comes apart, and this comes apart from this. Everything separates from this piece right here. You get what I'm saying? And instead of using the wire to lock in the pin, I just custom modified my own pin, hammered it, and flared it on both sides so it cannot come out. Okay, you see that's just flared. That'll keep you from having, you know, when it wears out in this little cup, in the little cup area right here where the pin sinks through. It usually pops out of there because this area gets worn out due to like hard, rough turns and stuff like that. But you're probably wondering, where did I get this from to make that? Well, my friends, I used this. This is a plastic one, but I used a metal spur gear and I just eliminated the gearing part until I only had the center piece left. Now, of course, you know, this has a certain cut that allows the drive shaft to go in. Let me show you. Let me show you that real quick if I have one. Old drive shaft somewhere around here. Drive shaft and bucket of stuff. Oh, well, I have one somewhere around here sitting around. I'm not gonna go through all of that shit to look for it. Okay, here we go. This is the drive shaft. Okay, and on both sides it has this little. See if I get that to focus. Can I get focus? Okay, focus on. Okay, you see how both sides is kind of flattened. Let me see, focus. Okay, you see how it's flat like that? It's flat. That's so it can plug into here in order for it to stop the spin. Okay, now you're gonna use that same effect here because you have to cut this rod right here. I use that rod to make it, and that's from a drill bit. I just cut the drill bit up into small sizes so that I can use it. And I did this to this so that it can slide up inside here, and lock so that it wouldn't spin. And then I did the same thing with this side, which I shaved the 2 sides a little. Let me see if you can notice it. I shaved them a little just so it can stick in here as well, like so. Like that. And that locks it in place. So with that now, you take that, right? Stick this end in here like so. That goes in there. Just giving you an idea of what it looks like. That goes in there, and this goes in here. I'm trying to do this with one hand, you guys. So that's basically what you're looking at. That turns into this. You get me? Granted, you have to drill a little hole down here to put the pins through. But that's what that turns into. Anybody can do this. I'm giving the sauce out for free. Anybody could do this, and you know, you don't have to be worrying about these shits twisting up and breaking on you like fucking spaghetti. I have the ones in the rear of my car. I have the same ones in the rear. Not this, but the dog bone. I just made a dog bone for the rear, but the same method. But using the thicker rods, I haven't broke one yet. Okay? I just came up with this idea, and I just figured I'd share it with everybody. Anybody that's having those type of problems, doing speed testing, just even extreme bashing and hard accelerations, you're gonna need something like this. Okay? This is not gonna hold up at all. If you can actually see, the reason why I take these out because they tend to spin and twist up like a spaghetti. The first brand new axle, one run, twist them. Okay? These right here are my prototype. It's a hell of a lot stronger than this. I'll tell you that much. For sure. It's a hell of a lot stronger. But I'm gonna go ahead and rock these for a little while and see how much they hold up. And then I'll get back to you to tell them if they're really worth it. But I know off the back of my head that these are a lot stronger and better than these. This is the stock one. And this is the bar from the hardened steel one right here. This one. It's supposed to be hardened steel. Okay? This one doesn't even fit inside this little piece right here. This head is a little bit too big to go in there. So is the pin on the inside of here that drives through here. It's bigger than this one. So you wouldn't be able to use the internal components from here onto this one unless you want a little bit of play around room inside there. I have tons of play. But you see, as you can see, this axle here, there's no play in there at all. This thing seats in here beautifully. Let me see if I can get it close up enough. It seats right in there beautifully. See it? So I shaved that side. You can see the light side shaved. And this side I shaved that side as well so that this can stick in there and hold its groove. Okay? Free sauce. Y'all take that and run with it. I got to clean up my shop. You see what it looks like here? It's crazy. Just been doing a bunch of shit. So, yeah, I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up. That way I can bring out my new 104 that's sitting on the floor right there. We're going to go ahead and do some craziness with that. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and get this axle back in here. Oh,